Hey, good morning. Wanted to do an exterior video of my 1994 Ford F-150 XLT. It's a regular cab pickup truck with an 8-foot bed. Purchased this truck from a gentleman down near the Kentucky-Virginia state lines. Was pampered. Um, Truck is loaded up nicely with options with the XLT package. Of course, you get power windows and power locks, all of which work. Truck has cold air conditioning, tilt wheel, cruise control, of course, works too. Truck has uh, sliding rear glass, which is always helpful, and those freaking gorgeous Alcoa aluminum wheels. Man, oh man, these are beautiful. It's a bright one today. Man, we've been plagued with clouds for quite some time, and now I can't seem to get an angle um, where we don't have some shadows and stuff like that. Let's zoom in a little closer. Truck does have what I would consider to be 95% original paint. This driver's side front fender has been sprayed. Um, Otherwise, the rest of the paint is original. Easiest way to tell that is not original paint is in 1994, Ford was still using single stage paints and some of their non-metallic colors. So that fender does have a clear coat on it. So I'm pretty convinced that it's been sprayed. This truck has just over 96,000 miles on it. Nice low mile truck, but it's been used a little bit. It has 96,000 miles, so it's not a 20,000 mile truck. So you're gonna have some small imperfections. See, we got a couple touch-ups here, things like that. All the glass in the truck is Carlite Ford glass, but notice, on the windshield we've got some stone chips here, a couple out here, and then there is a more pronounced stone chip down there at the base of the windshield. I'm not going to replace the glass. I just figured so a lot of times those chips can be filled with epoxy or just left alone, and they never get any worse. So I made the decision to just leave it. But you're going to find some imperfections like that on the truck. But what you're not going to find is rust. The truck is so ridiculously solid. For those of you who skipped ahead and took a look at the undercarriage video, yeah, the truck is stupid clean. Even goofy stuff like the inside of the gas door filler area. Just everything on this truck is really, really nice. It did have a cap or a tonneau cover on it at some point, and there were some chips and some marks from the tape that were on there. So I did choose to go ahead and put black bed rail covers on the top of the bed. You could take those off if you feel like it, but I think the black accent actually looks really sharp on the truck. Box shows incredibly nicely. I chose to leave this open and natural rather than throw a bed liner in it or spray it. You could certainly do that, or even just throw a mat down. Again, you can see that It's been used, as evidenced by some of the paint scars and things like that. We've got a little bit of a dent there in the box floor, right in that area, right before that missing paint. I chose not to touch up the box and stuff like that because it still presents quite well, but just has some signs of gentle use. Again, hasn't been abused or anything like that. I don't think this thing was, hauling 1,000-pound loads of wood and garbage like that, but it's a pickup truck. One thing worth noting on the rear tailgate piece, notice that the centerpiece here is cracked. Those can be sourced and replaced separately from the rest of the tailgate piece. So talk to me, and if I find one, I'll let you know, but they do pop up on eBay from time to time. As we continue around here to the passenger side, notice the truck again has a couple dings. See the one there at the top of the box? But you get 5 feet away from the truck and it's dead man. But that's what I like about this, is it's clean. The paint is a mile deep and glossy beyond belief. You're going to get a ton of looks with this truck, but you shouldn't be afraid to drive it. It already has a few chips and nicks and things like that. So taking it for cruises or hell, even work, using it as a work truck isn't the end of the world. Brand new Goodyear Wrangler tires. I mean, brand new. They have 50 miles on them probably. And the Alcoa wheels on the truck are really nice. I did have the shop put all the wheel weights on the back side as well. Come around front, I think you saw in the rear too, the bumpers on this truck are really, really clean. Super bright. But again, got a little wear there on the grill inserts. Same thing on that passenger side there. Just enough to tell you, oh yeah, this truck's been used a little bit. One other flaw that I wanted to point out, you may or may not be able to see this. I have the hiccups today. I'm sorry about that. If you look just above and in front of that F150 emblem, I'm going to move the camera. There we go. We catch it every little bit there. See, there's just a couple marks there. They have a note, like just a tinge of texture to them, but I don't know if those are scratches, or if they're just super light creases. Again, you stand back, 2 feet away, you don't see them, but as you saw me moving that camera, that picked it up a little bit. Roof on the truck and drip rails are gorgeous. Let's stand back here again. Man. Thanks again, ladies and gentlemen. Give a call if you have any questions. I'm happy to help. Take care.